So, first ride out with the camera on and all the microphone gear. And oh my god, I hope so much that when I play this back later it's going to sound alright. Heated grips on because it's freezing as far as I'm concerned. And there we go. Right, so we're going to take a little jolly over my dad's. He's going to look at my laptop, ready for starting to get into this properly. And I can maybe explain a little bit of what this is all going to be about. Ooh. How on earth do you actually know what to talk about once you're in a position where you're expected to talk about something? So this is the first vlog in the UK, first vlog with the camera, first trip out with the camera on. And first things first, I'm bloody freezing already. As you probably will hopefully already be aware, normally live in Saudi Arabia. And 95% of the vlogs that I'm going to be doing are going to come from Saudi Arabia, where it's going to be nice and sunny. It's going to be very picturesque, not that this isn't picturesque, and I'm going to hopefully have something to talk about. But on this occasion, due to the unique circumstances of picking up my gear for doing vlogging whilst I'm in the UK, courtesy of, well, pretty much all of it's come from Amazon, thank you. This is the first one, even though it's probably going to be uploaded after the first one, but never mind, we'll worry about that later. So, my name's Dave, and as I said, I normally live and work in Saudi Arabia. What is the point of this? Bit of fun mainly. Let's put myself out there, let's have a go. Adding another dimension to what I would already be doing anyway. Out and about on my year 2000 Suzuki SV650S, don't forget the S. 19,000 miles on her now. She had just over 15 when I bought her, 15 and a half I think. Bought down the road in Portsmouth. I don't make a habit of going to Portsmouth unless I can help it, being a Southampton boy and all that. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little machine. It's cheap, both to buy, cheap to run, cheap to insure, cheap to fuel, all that normal stuff. But it's got just enough power that if I want to behave like an absolute pillock, it's not going to do anything unexpected. I'm not going to find myself mysteriously wandering into 3-figure speeds. But it's comfortable enough that I can do what I need to do, just pootling around, touring the UK. But it's also sporty enough that I can hunker down, do the odd track day, and generally get a lot of enjoyment out of it. In fact, from a sporty perspective, this bike is far more capable than my skills definitely are at the moment, and probably will be for quite some time. I got my motorbike licence about 18 months ago when I left the RAF after 12 years of service for my country and all that jazz. My motorbike licence was a bit of a present to myself, and this is my first bike. But unfortunately, due to the circumstances of me leaving the RAF and taking a job out in Saudi Arabia shortly afterwards, the only actual time I've spent doing any riding, I've probably only spent about 4-5 months tops actually riding a motorbike in the UK. Time in Saudi doesn't really count because I only had one chance to get out on the scrambler before I came back to the UK on holiday, and that's basically what I spend my time in the UK doing. I'm here on holiday, which has its advantages. Not that you'd necessarily consider the UK to be a prime holiday destination when you live and work here all the time, but for me it's a nice chance to get away, although the weather does suck. There will probably be a recurring theme throughout this video, or any videos that I do in the UK, where I'm constantly pissing and whinging about how bloody cold I am. That's not because I'm a puff, although I am southerner, so I expect the majority of my audiences are going to be from further north than Southampton, which means to all of you, I'm a southern fairy, and I'm fine with that. But when you're used to, or acclimatized to, 30-35 degrees heat and you come back, even 15, 20, which is very, very warm for the UK, is suddenly very, very cold to me. It's weird. It is very weird. But with that said, it does allow me to get back. It's always nice to come home, see my family, see my friends, although most of them are at work because, as I said, I'm here on holiday. Everybody else is just getting on with their normal day-to-day routine. Big up the filtering. So at the moment, like I say, touristy things. I'm off to go and see my dad, and then I'm off out for Southampton bike night, which is going to be one of the first bike nights I've ever been to on my own bike, and should be quite interesting because I don't even know if it's going to be on. We shall see. If worse comes to worse, we shall just stick the camera on and just ride around Southampton and see what's changed since I was last here. Quite a lot by all accounts. With me having only had my licence a relative 5 minutes, I will apologise now. Some of my riding is probably going to be a little bit shocking and full of noob errors. I'd like to think that I've managed to do a decent amount of mileage in the time that I do spend in the UK, because I don't have a car anymore. Oh, come on, move over, move over, move over, move over. That'll do. Ooh, that'll do. Please, when we start getting to comments, or if you're watching this back as a subscriber and you're going through my back catalogue, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Please don't pick me up for my noob mistakes. By the time I get a bit more established, hopefully with a few more followers, I'll have done quite a lot of mileage in Saudi, and believe me, when you've done mileage in Saudi, coming back to the UK where everybody's disciplined and well behaved and courteous, this is going to be a piece of piss. So I'm probably going to knock it on the head here for the moment, simply because one of the things I'm aware of is it's a small world, and well, I don't particularly feel the need to advertise where my old man lives. Right, there you go, nice gap, cheers. You're going left, you're going left. Beautiful. I love it when that happens. So, I shall catch you guys in a bit. That's me dad done and dusted with. Now off into Southampton. In fact, I'm going the wrong fucking way here. Even though it's a fucking mini roundabout, should be able to do this. Passed me fucking test, it said I could. Keep your grips on, because it's fucking freezing. And you're just like, what the fuck are you thinking, you utter retards? It will be just my bloody luck tonight that I probably get pulled over, which will be an interesting experiment, actually. And I suspect, oh, you're gonna fucking straight line that roundabout, you naughty fucker, you fucking naughty bastard. V-twin for the win.